Thank you guys all for the love and support. Doing another quick video tutorial on something that I found on my Ford Focus. Had it a little bit over a year. I was checking to do a cold air intake and I seen something that looked a little bit off, so I bought a replacement part and I'm gonna replace it and show you guys what it is. Alright, here we go. Here's my Z-Tech engine. First thing you want to do before working on anything is electrical is take off the ground. Unplug the ground, put it to the side. Alright, here's the intake. The cold air intake I bought for it will not work, so I'll be looking for another route. But I seen that this wire was a little beat up, and I looked down here, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but let me see if I can get close. It looked like it melted there and somebody soldered it. So I don't know if that solder is going to hold, so I'm going to replace it before anything bad happens, fire or possible fire or anything like that, because this is part of the ignition control module. So from the ignition coils right here to the spark plug, so definitely want to change that out. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and cut the wires right there, and more than likely look it up, and the color patterns are pretty much going to be in the same. Just match them up, make sure it matches good. All right, here's a new part, a new part number. I'll also put a link in the bottom, the description, put a link on it to where you could find it. I bought this off of Amazon also. Alright, here are the tools I'm using for the job. Of course, a heat gun for the heat shrink tubing to put over it. Of course, a socket set, because I used a 10mm to take off the ground wire. And here is what came in the package. Here's the new connector. For that, you're going to need a tool, wire strippers, of course, and a pair of crimpet right there. And also, we'll put electrical tape around it just to make sure. I don't know, after the heat shrink, it might be a little overkill, but I'm gonna do it anyways, just to make sure. Alright, to remove it, there's a little clip right there. I'm gonna pull that clip straight up. You cut the wires, just make sure you remember what color goes into what. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Alright, way I decided to do it, I'm gonna do. It's fairly easy to take the pin off and pull it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do one at a time. That way match it up, then do one, then do the other. That way I can make sure that every wire goes to the proper place. Alright. Alright, here's what I've done so far. I also noticed that the guy put the clip in upside down, so it wasn't really secured right. There you go. Cramped them down. Heat shrink there, then I got a bigger one to go over top. I also pulled these out, wrap them up right so they look a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the heat gun and put it down. Don't want to kill the battery, so I'll come back after I'm done doing that. All right, here's my heat gun. Got it from Harbor Freight at a good price, so in case you guys want to get one of those, make sure you go to Harbor Freight. All right, I did the little one so far, came out looking pretty good. And I'm going to put the big one over it just to keep them all together, give it another security, and then I'm going to wrap them all with electrical tape. That way none of the wires are exposed. Alright, so I'm going to put this over it. Just be careful with it, not to force it. Also give these time to cool, because if they're hot, they're going to definitely shrink that one before he gets over it. So just be careful. I'll put it up over it, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit of heat. I'm gonna turn around and do the other side, but it looks pretty good so far. I got the new one installed. Here's the old one. You can get a better look at the soldering job they did. Of course, that would have corroded quick. It's very flimsy as it is. And there's the new setup. There it goes right there. No exposed wire. I have it zip tied over on this side, that way it doesn't lean to that. So I'm pretty sure that'll be hot. Everything else is wrapped pretty tightly. And there it goes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. Of course, put the ground wire back on and give it a start, make sure everything's running all right. Thank you guys for joining me on this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and let us know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Let us know if this helped you out any. I got a couple more projects and parts to put on this Project Pikachu car, so stay tuned. Appreciate all the love and support. Alright, you guys have a good one.